go and do some things. So I also now have the privilege and luck. I also book the children's stage. So I can talk about Timbo the Clown and all of the other great kid stuff, and that's what I do. So that's what it is. I also do get involved with all of the grounds performers, the mimes, the jugglers, the magicians, the Children's Fest Day. Yeah. So hopefully that gives you an idea.
Well, I guess the question was more so, do the actual names of Briggs, whoever, have anything to do with it at all?
Yes and no, and it's funny because we have this argument and we go back and forth. Obviously, to get I'm sure anybody here was involved in sponsorship. I'm sure you must, some of you. Good. Well, this is great. Nobody makes any money in this place. I don't know how you guys survive. Well, anyway, when you talk about that with sponsorship, I don't know anybody who's ever sold anything, and that to get them to say yes. You will almost say anything, and that's what unfortunately happens to a lot of people at Summerfest. Oh, you want involvement with the music? Oh, sure, you can pick the bands, and you'll pay us $300,000 or $350 or $250 or even an example. I know obviously smaller. Even if they paid you $10,000, if you have a $15,000 festival, $10,000 is a huge amount of money. So you will say anything to them, right? And say, yeah, sure, whatever. The problem is that at some point, somebody's got to, you can't have everybody calling, I'd like to see my cousin so-and-so, and the boss's daughter is really, really good, and they would love to play their piano at such and such a time. So, yes, there's input. We're trying to refine that so it actually makes sense, because if you just have this open-ended thing, sure, you can have involvement with booking the bands, you literally will get, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the son, the daughter, or whatever, and even if you have like the Miller Rock stage, or the rock stage, having a piano concerto on there is not going to cut it, okay? So, to make a long story short, yes, they have some involvement, and what I think ideally what I would like to do is meet with them in October, November, and December and get what their priorities are. And like for each stage, Briggs, I'll give an example. I don't know if anybody's here from the Briggs stage, but they have a band. They have a band, the Briggs Blues Buster. That is part of their deal, that if they were going to put this money in, the Briggs Blues Buster band will play. So we sit and we meet with them, and at one point we say, sure, okay, we'll try to do this, but you can't have, and then in May, well, I don't like this band, you book that one. Or how come you didn't put this on? So you've got to have some parameters. You also got to be realistic. I don't know if any of you have run into this situation, because again, like I said, when you're out looking for money, you literally will say, sure, whatever. I mean, again, if you got a $10,000 festival and somebody's willing to pay you $15,000, yeah, they're golden. There definitely are. You want to take care of them, but I think that's any kind of sponsorship. You need to figure out the parameters, because otherwise you will you'll ruin the event. The sponsor's going to hate you too, because if they thought, well, I could come in here the day before the